Thanks, Iris. You know, she's been telling us we're a few degrees cooler today, but our heat is not going away anytime soon. And if you feel it, your home certainly does as well. In fact, your roof could actually be cracking under all that pressure. So that's why we brought in Eric Skoog, president of SUNVEK Roofing. So good to have you back with us, Eric.
Thank you.
He's got some solutions. And also, let's just start by, can you explain how the heat actually affects the roofs on our homes?
Sure. We have a concept called thermal shock.
Okay.
What happens when heat enters a product, such as your roof tile or metal or whatever, the product wants to expand.
Okay.
And as it expands, it creates stress. That stress can cause cracking, breaking, materials pool loose, then you have a problem.
Yeah, that's bad news for the homeowners there. And you actually brought some samples here. So what exactly are we looking at?
I did. I brought a shingle. Since most people have shingle on their roof, they might have tile. So I brought a roof tile, or they may have metal.
Okay.
These are what you see. What's underneath the tile, the metal, the shingle is the problem.
Okay.
This is a sample of underlayment. You can see in this example it's fairly thin, lightweight material, very flexible.
Yeah.
What happens over time with heat and exposure, it starts to break down. It gets dry, it gets brittle, it can crack.
Now, is there a way for somebody to know, okay, are we getting close to having a problem before they actually have a problem? I mean, how important are annual checks, or how often should people be kind of taking a look up there?
An annual check is very critical because on any roof you have what we call our penetrations.
Okay.
Vent, fans, whatever is coming through the roof, water can get in. So all of those penetrations need to be checked, resealed, because the asphalt or whatever is sealing it can dry out and crack. You can't see what's underneath your tile or metal or shingle, for example.
Right.
But you know it's age-related. When you get around that 15, 20-year mark, you better be considering, do I need a new roof?
Now, if you don't kind of take action and be proactive, what sort of problems are you looking at down the line?
Well, you start to notice leaking every time it rains underneath where a valley is. Maybe in your bathroom you get water, your kitchen gets water, because those are areas where you have penetrations. That's when it's time to call a company like SUNVEK to come check out the roof.
Yeah, it certainly keeps you guys busy, especially this time of year. And you brought these because you said, you know, most people probably have these types of roofs, but you actually brought another sample here. What's this?
I did. I brought a piece of foam. This is a sample of a foam roof. You have this spray polyurethane foam with elastomeric coating and granules in this case. What happens in this is the coating will burn off over time with exposure to heat and sun. So if you don't get that coating replaced, it starts to burn into the foam roof gets destroyed, you can have leaking, or we may have to replace it.
Again, the importance of being proactive and taking action. And real quick, are there any sorts of DIY things that people can do if they're encountering problems, or is it best to go with a professional?
I like to think it's better to call a professional, but if you're comfortable going up on your roof, you could reseal the penetrations. You could walk it to see if, for example, if your shingles are starting to curl and break down, or if your tile are getting misplaced by wind or cracking for whatever reason. There are some things a homeowner can do. But why do it?
That's true.
You
Why
could call
do
a professional. We're happy to help.
All right, Eric, thank you so much for coming in. Some great information. And we'll be back right after this.
Thank you.